So El-Rufai resisted arrest. El-Rufai resisted arrest na airport. Enweghị nchọ ka ịghọta. Ọ bụla onye Igbo anyị ka ndị amakputa na airport, anyị agba egbe dị. Anyị agba egbe ebe ahụ. Anyị enye ndị mmadụ intimidate. Anyị esu okpu anyị anụ ọgụ. And they will make sure na ha kpụrụ onye ha chọrọ ekpụrụ because na some of ndị be anyị ụjọ ka anyị jiri ebili ọnụ ka anyị ji. Mana we don't carry actions. Afụzi onye na-ekwu okwu ha sị na ị na-ekwu kiri nke imenwu. It's good na enlighten ndị mmadụ gwa ha n'obi. Gwa ha ka ha bụrụ okwu n'obi. Ndị Hausa kwechiri na airport ụnyaahụ jụ na nwere ihe mekata ka ha kpụrụ El-Rufai wee pụọ. Kedu ihe na-eso okwu na El-Rufai je mee travel, ndị FCC je na bịa osavụọ ya akwụkwọ onye na-anọrọ na Nigeria. Then he communicated to them say na ha nwee ndidi n'ọbata that he's going to come, which he came back on Thursday. O say ha na by Monday ka ọbịa honor your invitation. Unu bịa kpụrụ mmadụ onye na-abata na airport unu bịa kpụrụ ozugbo ji wee sị ha na even the president chekie mmadụ kwu even the president. Nwa nchọrọ meet you on ha because El-Rufai bụ short man devil. And what no not El-Rufai, what he can do and what he cannot do. Former governor of Kaduna State, for onye chi Kaduna State without Igbo origin of Kaduna State. Obu ihe niile kama abịa kọwaba. Ama ha kọwasị ihe niile mana ọ chịrị Kaduna State without being the origin of Kaduna State. And former FCC minister, that power weekage El-Rufai once held it. That is what we put where to their face, and even the president cannot tell him what to do. When I kind of know that Nigeria is ready, you got to go. You know, not I can't go and not they go divided when it comes to police politics. 2027, Kaya Funke will draft. Onwere onye chitala ajebe Tinubu no. Enwere onye chitala ajebe Tinubu no. Tinubu ya fighting that to the last drop of what he has. Gordon.
Breaking news. A lot of things are happening in Nigeria at the same time. First of all, there was back-to-back protests in regards the Electoral Act, electoral reform, the bill that was passed in the National Assembly that was rejected by the Senate. And then there was protests that they said no, they insist that there must be a change in the type of elections that we do, that election result must be transmitted live-pilled. Now, remember that the last election, I think it was 300 and something billion naira that was, I think it was 300 and something billion naira that was, who is that Allah? It's a serious matter, that Allah, that Allah. You see, I think it was 300 and something billion naira that was allocated to Mahmoud Yakubu for the election. Whereby that election, at the end of the day, the IRF did not work. The Biba Saudi did not work. Now, breaking news. Apart from the fact that a lot of things, apart from the chief priest and Isaac Payoshe beep, the end to BDM and B-Lord beep, the breaking news that is happening today, apart from El-Rufai that was almost arrested in the airport, the one that is happening now that you have to know is that breaking news now is that INEC proposes 873.78 billion naira for 2027 elections, allocates over 300 billion for election technology. Now, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has proposed a total budget of 873.7 billion naira for the conduction of the 2027 general elections. INEC Chairman Professor Joas Amupitang presented the proposed budget before the Joint Committee of the Senate and House of Representatives on electoral matters. The proposed budget is divided into 5 major components. You have to listen very attentively. 375.75 billion naira for election operations around the country. This one is for the operations of the election. Number 2, 92.31 billion. Administrative costs. This one is for the cost of administration. 209.21 billion naira for election technology costs. Remember that they have said that should in case that the beavers does not work, manual will come in place. So people are still fighting in the National Assembly, saying that so long that you can transfer money and it work, which so long OPA can do their business, which means it can work, no excuse. They are even suggesting to the government to partner with Starlink so that they can work together and make sure the election work technologically. That is why they are now telling you it comes with a cost. 209.21 billion naira for election technology costs. 154.90 billion. 154.90 billion capital costs. I don't know what that means, but if you know, you can explain to me in the comment section. 41.61 billion miscellaneous expenses. Miscellaneous expenses. So all the total, all these things I mentioned, it now total to 780 873 billion naira. 873.7 billion naira. That is what INEC is proposing to conduct the next election. Remember that Muhammad Yakub used 300 and something billion in the last election and it still did not work. This one now they are proposing how much. Now that is aside. You know, some days ago a video trended whereby El-Rufai was saying that he had info that he might be arrested. Now El-Rufai was coming to the airport from Egypt today, breaking news, and then he landed Abuja airport, and then they wanted to arrest him. And he, if you can see in the video, there was a confrontation between him and the DSS officers, whereby he says that if you want me to come, you have to write to me officially and invite me, and then I'm going to come. And then I think the next thing in the video, we saw a bunch of people from the, like a northern people, Hausa people, and people from the north. They shade round him. They said no, they would not agree for El-Rufai to be arrested, that he must get home, that if they want to see him, they should invite him. They now guided him to his house. That is what happened today. Now, secondly, there is an ongoing war between Kaduna chief priest and Isaac Fayoshe, whereby Kaduna chief priest, because he has declared his support for Asiwaju comes the 2027 election, Isaac Fayoshe did a video and says that the Igbo people have a price, that they can be bought with an amount of money. According to him, that they have sold out themselves, they have sold out their conscience, that they have been bought. That did not sit well with Kaduna chief priest, and Kaduna chief priest came out and insulted Isaac Fayoshe. Isaac Fayoshe, on the other hand, replied Kaduna chief priest. Kaduna chief priest, on the other hand, again replied Isaac Fayoshe. So it has been a war of words between the two of them. Kaduna chief priest alleged that he have made so much impact in his place where he come from, Imo State. He has built houses, create employment opportunities for a lot of people in the state. And he's accused Isaac Fayoshe that despite your brother being the governor for 8 years, you people wasted 8 years of your power. What have you done for the Ekiti people? So it was a war of words between the both of them. Isaac had to reply him that I am a billionaire. I have 11 million pounds. I am 11 million pounds. I'm worth 11 million pounds. That is what Isaac Fayoshe said. That he is worth 11 million pounds. And that He even went to do a video in his new hotel that he's building in Abuja. He said this is one of the branch that he's building, new buildings that he's building for Viewpoint Hotel. So it has been a war of words between the both of them. I will still say what I want to say. What I said the first time I saw the video, now you can see the people that have supported, that have declared their support for Asiwaju. These people are just men. They are just men. I don't know why the panic in the country, because Cubana Chief Priest, Obi Cubana, Zenko, and the rest of them have declared support for the president. Why are you panicking? It's not, it hasn't got to the point whereby you will start insulting them or crucifying them for the choices they make. What you are doing, as a matter of fact, you are proving to the president that these men are really influential, that he makes the right choice. What are you supposed to do if they sign them? You are supposed to even throw your piece. These are their choices. You cannot crucify somebody for the choices he make. If I decide now that I want to support anybody, it's my choice. So you cannot criticize me for what I choose. It's my choice. So I don't feel that people from the southeast should criticize Obi Cubana or Chief Priest for the choices they decide to make. These are influencers. If you pay them money, they will influence your brand. The APC have paid them money and they have decided to influence for them. What is the opposition supposed to do? You two go and prepare. There are still other influential people. Why don't you go and recruit them, pay them? You see, the problem with the opposition is that opposition just want to sit down and allow Nigerians to fight for you. No. If you really want to, this politics is a game. It's not a game of sentiment and emotion. It is a pure game. What you need to do is you to go and recruit your own influencers. Involve them. Don't just leave it like that. Go and involve them. Bring them on board. Pay them too. Make your own move instead of complaining. You are complaining, the other people are preparing. You shouldn't complain all the time. Every time election is coming, you are complaining. They don't do this, oh, they don't do Bashao, they don't plan to rig. Why don't you go and plan to rig too? If you know that they are planning to rig, you should be planning to either protect your boat or you go and plan to rig. They don't have two heads. They are human beings, you are human being. Enough of the criticizing of people because of the choices they make. If they make their own choice, go and make your own. Because Chief Priest decide to support Asiwaju doesn't mean you are going to hate him. It's his choice. You too, you can go and do your own. Enough of all the criticizing. It's time for you to go and strategize too, so that the game can be top. So that the game can be top. Another breaking news, BDM and B-Lord. B-Lord did a video and says that he is never going to talk about the matter with BDM again. For now, the matter has relaxed, which is better. So that Nigerians can even focus on the country. Too many distractions happening now. Epstein file that came out and they say Epstein file, too many allegations of a lot of people. I can't even open the internet again. Every corner is Epstein file video. I'm tired. Let us focus on our country. Whatever it is, even Asiwaju is going to continue. I don't care. If another person is going to win, I don't care. What I care about is for Nigeria as a country to move forward. I travel all around the world. All around the world. Come and see how countries are being. Wallahi tallahi, since I came to Turkey, I have never seen where they take light, or I have never heard the sound of generator. Look at, from my hotel, the Allah, look at. From my hotel, look at the Allah, please. Look at, just look at, mana. Look at the view, look. Look at how the city is shining. You see how the city is shining? Did you see how the city is shining? The city is shining. We need to focus on our country, Nigeria. Enough of all this noise. Whoever is going to win, whether APC or ADC or PDP, I don't care. What I care about is for Nigeria to work. Look at Turkey, they are making money with tourism. Tourists are coming here. They don't joke with tourism in this country. They have ancient sculptures in this country whereby they want the world to come and see. This was a former Roman Empire, Turkey. They don't joke with their country. It is time for us to take the affair of Nigeria serious. Whether APC or PD, I don't care. Whether they like the support, who they want to support, I don't care. Campaign for who you want to campaign, I don't care. My own is for the country to work. For Nigeria to be a better country. For them to value the life of humans in Nigeria. Job opportunity as the rest of them. So that the country can be secured and open for tourists. We make too much noise. We talk too much. Even now as I'm talking, they'll say, you man, they talk too much. They talk too much now. But why wouldn't I say too much? My work is to talk to you and give you breaking news. That's why they call me the Spice Creator. My name is Malan Shaibu. Google me if you like. Don't Google me, that is your business. But please, everything I have said in this video, from the beginning to the end, is allegedly. Allegedly, Tor.